Hey guys, welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of Midwest Mindset. We're out here on the farm today. You're going to see a lot of pictures and videos from what we've been working on. We're getting ready for 2024 and we're ready for a huge season here behind the house. My wife had her best season in 2023. She was able to arrow a very nice 8-pointer out of the box blind over the food plot, and we're going to do everything we can to make this small property even better in 2024. What I really wanted to get done last year, but I didn't feel like I had time, was to install a water hole and a mock scrape combo back here on the edge of the bedding area. We're right here in this transition area between the bedding, between the food plot. We got one of our favorite stands over my shoulder here. This buddy stand is really good for seeing a lot of deer and getting a lot of daytime buck cruising activity. And so over the last year or so, I've been keeping an eye out for water holes, whether I wanted to go buy new tanks from TSC or Rural King, or even on Facebook Marketplace. And they range from anywhere from $100 to $300 once you get over 100 gallons. Wouldn't you know it, September, before we headed out to go on a mule deer hunt, archery season with the wife and kids, come across a garage sale with this goldfish pond being there for $10. This thing's in perfect shape. I only spent $10 on it. So if you have the time to wait, what I'm trying to tell you is you don't always have to spend the big dollars. So today we are going to get this new water hole installed. I'm going to also put a mock scrape in over here. That won't happen today. We're running out of daylight. But I'm also going to have a mock scrape at this location. So we're going to really up the attraction level to this location for this stand over my shoulder here. Like I said, it's a great cruising morning spot, especially in the morning. You get good evening activity here also, but this is just a great morning spot. You could sit here from sun up to sundown in you know, the peak of the rut. And so what I want to do is tell you why I'm putting this here. Not only am I putting it here because I have a tree stand location that's only about 23-24 yards over my shoulder here, but the other thing is I'm going to tuck this blind in, or this water hole in, to try to make it so that the deer won't come around from behind it. I want the deer to come up from here like I am, to come up to drink to this, to give us a good shot out of the blind here. Also, I'm going to set this mock scrape up in such a way like I did with the post out there on the food plot, to try and set up for a quartering away to perfect broadside shot out of this tree stand. What we're doing is we're taking our habitat features and we're trying to set them up for success based on already pre-designated stand locations. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to bring you guys the excavation part of the pond today. That's part of why we putting this in today and not the mock scrapes. We have access to a mini excavator, and hey, it's going to sure beat using a tractor or a shovel. And that means to get this sucker in the ground. So we're going to get in the ground, we're going to get it below grade. That's important. We want to catch off any rainwater that washes in to help keep this full throughout the summer months and going into the early fall. Also, what I'll do in the spring is I'll come in here with clover, and I'll plant clover all the way around it. Not necessarily to draw the deer in for something to drink, but to help keep it from being muddy so that we don't promote the midge for EHD later on down the road, because the midges are known to be at water sources. Even though this is a plastic tank, that may not be an issue. We don't want to take that chance. So we're going to show you what we got going on. I'm going to get this in the ground right now with the excavator, and then later on we'll bring you the mock scrape addition that we bring to this location. Right, so it took about 5 minutes with the excavator, got the pond in the ground. I'll come back here. We've got some rain in the forecast. I'll come back in a few days. Hopefully we get a couple good driving rains to settle some of this dirt around it. And then I'm going to shovel around it, rake it out nice. And then, like I said, all this exposed soil I end up putting into clover. I should probably frost seed that here at the end of winter. But I got a Tactacam revealed nearby. I'm going to set it up behind me just so I can keep an eye on this water hole. Deer are very curious animals, and I guarantee you they're going to be in here soon to check out what's going on with what this disturbance is. And I really look forward to hunting over this location next year, especially once we add that mock scrape to it. You got to look ahead, guys. You never know what's going to happen in the future, but if you sit around and don't get any of these things done on your property to help and, you know, enhance the habitat, enhance the hunting, and you just sit around and expect the exact same thing or expect better results next year than you had this year if you did have a bad year and you didn't do anything, man, you're just wishing upon a star, because you really have to put in the work in the off season to reap the rewards during the hunting season. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We look forward to bringing you a whole bunch of new episodes in 2024. Appreciate your viewership. If you haven't already, like, subscribe to the video and the channel. Much appreciated. Help to get some more eyes on this content. Thank you very much, and have a blessed 2024.